Tyrone? Ooh, can I get a little ooh? It's £125 in this bad boy, you know, it's serious. So we've got, well, she's promised a few people that she would wear a catsuit and a comical boot pad, but she lied. Give it up for Abby Palmer!
I lied. Yeah, Kat said earlier, it's poetry, the new rock and roll. Is that what you said? Yeah.
Hell
I think
yeah.
that's great, because I think it is today National Literature Day. Or is that yesterday? Well, anyway, yeah. I think not enough people in the world are doing what we're doing today. Not enough people do literature anymore. So what I've been doing is I've been working on a project to kind of introduce literature and culture to a modern audience. So what I've been doing is I've been taking classical literature, in this case George Orwell's Animal Farm, and I've been converting it into something a modern audience might appreciate, such as yourselves. In this case, a rap. It's called Smack My Pigs Up. Can I get some beats? Yo, things are pretty fucked, I wanna call my dealer. I think I'm tripping, man, cause there's this pig called Squealer. He's getting harder, he's getting realer. There's blood up on the woman and I think it's murder. He's going further, ain't gonna stop, man. Someone needs to motherfucking smoke these pigs up. Yo, who's been throwing shit up on the animal farm? Writing out the rules, don't wanna raise no alarm, but if everyone is equal, you're sisters and brothers. How come those fucking pigs have got more equal than numbers? Eating out and peeping little sheep every day are talking all this shit, but they got nothing to say. How come those fucking pigs are getting stronger by force? And where's the motherfucking horse? So I thought that, you know, rapping might be a little bit new, a little bit cutting edge. But I did some research and I came across an important discovery. Rap, as an art form, has existed since as early as the 18th century. Cue music. These are a few letters that were found in the notebook of the great philosopher Immanuel Kant. Now, Kant was very interested in the works of another great thinker, David Hume, and he appeared to be writing letters to him to kind of develop some kind of ideas. So what I've done in this modern era is I've set them to music, so you might be able to identify with them a little bit better. To get into it because it's not my voice, you know. Dear Hugh, I wrote to you, but you still ain't called it. I left me seal, a signature, and a return address right out the bottom. I sent 2 letters back in the autumn. You might not have got them. There probably was a problem with the carrier pigeons or something. Sometimes I sent you journalists, and they just don't hear me. But anyways, fuck that, man. How's your theory? That shit was fast. I mean, you helped me mentally. They said you argued that cause and effect cannot be proved empirically. They got me thinking, can we ever have a priori truth synthetically? Because you claim ideas are a presentation of the sensory. But I don't need that shit. I've seen beyond it metaphysically. I've read your work from back to back. I feel like you've enlightened me. I know you probably hear this every day, but I'm your biggest fan. I like how you're a philosopher and a historian. Anyway, I hope you get this, man. Hit me back, just a chat. Truly yours, your biggest fan, Mr. Camden. Thank you. You know these are authentic because I dipped them in tea. Letter 2. This idea's developed a bit. Dear Hugh, you still ain't called or wrote. I hope you get to hear about my book. I ain't mad, I just think that you're like my ideas. If you didn't want to change your skepticism, you didn't have to. But you could have at least thought about how other philosophers might have expanded their views. Now you made observations about the world that weren't self-evident, but could not be derived empirically. Think about what that meant. It means that man can only think inside the limits of his own capacity, and though we can't conceive of the world outside it, theoretically, it could exist, man. I'm talking transcendentally. Did you think about that, Hugh? About the failure your philosophy? Still, everything you say makes me think, and I respect you as you tell it. My servants worry because I write about you 24/7. But they don't know you like I know you, Hume. No one does. They don't know what it's like to be enlightened when the whole world's in the dark. You've got to call me man. I'll be the biggest fan to contribute to Western philosophy. Kant. Yes. Have you heard of a singer called Dido?
Very cool.
Thank you. I didn't want to be too one-dimensional though. I don't think we've got much time left, so I just wanted to say I carried on this project. I realised that not all young people are into hip-hop and rap these days, so I thought I'd tap into a different field. I started looking at vintage and retro, and I know that that's very popular right now, so what I did is I took another classic novel, John Steinbeck's Of Mice and Men, and I formed a composition with that and a piece of classic pop music from the late 70s. This is called Chaz and Dave Meet George and Lenny. Thank you.
Very clever.
It's all whistles and bells with Abby Palmer, isn't it? Look over their backing tracks. Hey, brilliant. Are we the kind of slam that allows that kind of carry on, are we? Yeah? I guess we are. That was brilliant. Great.
Hey.